How did you... How did you get 8,000 subscribers just staring at a camera? I've got to watch on. I've got to learn what I'm doing wrong. Jaime Prime Sullivan is your stereotypical badass mom.
Good morning, good morning.
You know the type. The type you'd shit yourself if you dropped your cereal all over a freshly mopped floor. I don't know too much about her, but I saw this one video in a series she calls Cawfee Talk. Cawfee Talk. Oh, Cawfee Talk. Right, gotcha. Anyway, the topic she was tackling in this video was the saying, boys will be boys. So Jaime, take it away, mate.
Alright, so let's talk about boys for a second. So I have been noticing that people love to throw this saying around loosely. Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. Boys aren't going to be fucking coconuts, are they?
So, when boys, I get it, when they misbehave a little bit or when they're active or when they don't sit in their seat at school, people always go, boys will be boys. And I wonder, how far does this boys will be boys excuse, because that's what it is, right? Let's call a spade, right?
Let's call a spade, a boy.
How far does that follow boys? Does it follow them into manhood? Like, are we in college and our sons are not showing up for class, getting out of their seats, being disrespectful, whatever, and are the professors in college going, boys will be boys, whatever? Like, I'm just curious.
Yeah, they kind of do. Often what happens is, boy does something el stupido, he receives a firm and sincere telling off, then later, once the boy has learnt his lesson, or, in private discussions between parents, they'll retell the story and then tag on the end, well, boys will be boys. Doesn't mean the boy didn't get a bollocking.
Okay, see, this is good to know.
Not a problem, mate.
All right, so anyway, I want to tell you a little story, okay? I have a friend who was mildly dating this guy, okay? Follow me here. Just follow me. She was dating this guy, and it wasn't serious, but they were dating. And I think they fooled around or whatever. I didn't get too far into their bedroom activities, but I think they had.
Let me do all the things you want me to do. 'Cause tonight, baby, I wanna get freaky with you.
It was more than just casual, but it wasn't exclusive, right? She introduced him to her friend. They all had dinner, they all hung out. And when she wasn't around, he went and saw her friend at work and was like, oh, hey, I was in the neighborhood. How are you? Blah, blah, blah. And asked for her friend's number. As a friend, we'll just hang out. He never mentioned it to the girl he was dating. He never mentioned to the girl he was dating.
It wasn't exclusive, right? As a friend, we'll just hang out.
That he went and saw her friend at work.
As a friend.
And asked for her number so they can hang out.
As a friend. It wasn't exclusive, right?
Mums always seem to do this. It was such a big drama. Nah, it wasn't. You guys are sweet. You really are. No, you think I'm being patronising, don't you? I mean it. You're being protective. It's cute. It's your mother instincts coming out.
So when we talked about this, and there was obviously some disappointment and some confusion as to why somebody would do that.
It wasn't exclusive, right? As a friend, we'll just hang out.
I'll stop. I think you get the point now. It wasn't exclusive, and it was just as a friend.
Her response blew my mind. Well, boys will be boys.
In other words, I don't really give a shit because...
It wasn't, like, exclusive, right?
Alright, that's the last time, I swear. Last time. Maybe.
No, I'm sorry. Record scratch. Rewind that shit all the way back.
Come on.
Good morning. Good morning.
E-Dub.
Record scratch. Rewind that shit all the way back. No.
Let them know who they fucking with, yo.
No.
Rhyme wrangler, triangular,
No.
push-ups, the hillside strangler,
No.
tangler, nigga by the angle
No.
off the balcony. Now let his punk ass
No.
go. Look out below. It's
No. Boys will be boys? How about will be shady How about that? No. It's your dirty dipstick. Get your dirty ass dipstick away from me. Negative. Nope. Not today. Not interested. Cancel my subscription.
Cancel my subscription!
No. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Don't allow anybody to boys will be boys you into blindness.
It wasn't, like, exclusive, right?
Unless the dick is super good and you don't mind sharing.
Hey, I'd like to come in your hair. Let me suck your dick.
Are you leaving parts out of the story here? Taking it literally as you've said it, she was dating a guy. It was more than casual but not exclusive. Not exclusive is overriding there because you never risk falling in love on a chance unless you're fully prepared to be heartbroken. He took his not exclusive ass over to her friend and said, "Wagwan pifting, let me get your number," and she obliged so they could hang out as friends. The original chick said, fuck it, boys will be boys. It sounds like she just didn't care herself. I really hate to sound patronising, but you do know how, like, friends with benefits works and shit, don't you?
No. His whole life, people have been excusing his shady behavior by saying boys will be boys. So he figures it's not that big of a deal.
So that's it. That's the conclusion from this whole story. Boys will be boys excuses men from being absolute wankers. Well, no, it doesn't. Look, there are many reasons wanker men use excuses to be wankers, but this isn't one of them. Not where I'm from, anyway. Where I'm from, it's meant as a, oh God, look at that child learning his lesson. Oh, well, this is what happens when you're a growing boy. He'll learn one day, kind of thing. Not, don't worry, you just pulled that girl's hair out. You're a lad. This is what happens. Don't you see the difference? As for your friend, I'd advise her to be very, very wary of entering anything describable as not exclusive when it comes to relationships if that's not what she wants. That's the real moral of this story. If the guy had said, yes, let's be together, just you and me and shit, then he'd be a much bigger asshole for doing what he did. If he misled her into thinking that it was going to be serious and then excused his bullshit on a technicality like, well, I never specifically said it was not exclusive, just made you think that to keep you around, type shit, then that's also pretty scumbag. But again, I can't see stigmatising the boys will be boys phrase as a reasonable solution. I usually criticise arguments, and I'm well aware your show is Cawfee Talk and it's just about having a light-hearted casual discussion with your audience, hence why I've made my response as casual as possible as well. I'm not seriously trying to take you on or anything. I just found your video entertaining and thought-provoking, so I thought I'd share my thoughts. I hope you don't mind. All the best with you and yours. I'm fucking off now anyway. Much love to you all.
It's that millennium ridiculous flow. I never let go. Niggas getting knocked out as part of my show.